I don't know what to say. I'm sorry I look so rough, but I was not planning to film today at all. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. Okay. Well, the way I typically do things is that if I know it's a big appointment or we're gonna do an echo or something, I will record, because that's usually when they give us more of an update. Typically we go in, they just check, his oxygen, his heart rate, his liver and stuff, but they don't always do an echo. And when they do an echo, that's when we get more in-depth information or details. So today we came for our routine monthly checkup, and I mentioned, I don't even know if I'm gonna post this on YouTube or on Facebook. Okay. So I mentioned in my YouTube video that we were super discouraged because for the last 6 months the hole had not changed in size. And Silas is doing so well right now that it's not, the surgery that he needs would not be necessarily for right now, this second. I talked about pulmonary hypertension. It's irreversible. Their life expectancy after pulmonary hypertension is about 5 years. So we're not even close to that. And usually surgery, when a kid starts to struggle, surgery's, the only way to fix it. So we're kind of waiting on that. But with the whole Silas's size, the doctors were very skeptical of anything. They were very sure that he was going to struggle, and they didn't want to get him to the point where he would be in a bad situation. So for a long time, they just went back and forth on what's going to happen, whether we should do the surgery, whether we should wait. And by waiting, I don't mean like years and years, like wait until his first birthday, wait until he's 4 months, until he's 6 months, all these things. And so we were originally scheduled for surgery at 4 months old. Then they moved it to 8 months, and it kind of teeter-tottered between April and his first birthday. So today we came for a routine checkup, and the doctor decided to just do an echocardiogram on a whim. And he usually doesn't do them this close together. Our last one was on December 29th. Today's January 22nd. So he usually doesn't do them even this close together because not much changes. But when he did it, he came into the room and he said, "I don't understand what's happening." Okay, stop, Mariah. He said, "I don't understand what's happening. I don't know why he's doing so well. I don't know why he's gaining so much weight." He's like, "And it seems that the hole has closed a little bit." He's like, "It didn't close much." He's like, "But in 6 months, I didn't see anything change. And now," he's like, "I don't know why." So it didn't close, a whole bunch. It went from 7 millimeters to 6.42 millimeters. But that's a lot for 2.5 weeks. So at our next appointment, we were supposed to meet with the surgeon so we can start discussing dates and start discussing, a game plan. But he's now decided to take Silas's case to, I guess, the board of cardiologists. And it's a group of cardiologists that meet weekly, and they go over cases and all this stuff. But he said that he wants to take it to them because he wants to take it to them to see if everybody agrees with him and Silas not needing anything done anytime soon. He's always sure to, remind me that he believes Silas will need something, whether it's in 2 years, 5 years. He doesn't know. He does believe it. With the whole Silas's size, this is what he said. With the whole Silas's size, they've never had enough time to close because they cause so much problems, so much breathing issues, so much, all the worst case scenarios happen so quickly with a hole that size. But because Silas is doing so well, he wants to wait as long as possible and give it a shot to close on its own. And of course, that's all dependent on if he's doing okay. If at any moment, you know, Silas develops any symptoms of heart failure, that would change the whole thing. But for him to even say that, or for him to even consider that, is huge. You know, going from every single appointment they're telling us that to expect all these bad things to happen, to expect Silas to decline, to expect surgery, to expect, you know, all these bad things, and the things that you never want to hear, your worst nightmares coming true. It just felt good to finally hear something positive, giving some hope. So I just thank God. I just thank God so much for that, because it's been so hard on me as his mom. It's been hard on my mental health. Like, my anxiety's always through the roof. I'm always thinking the what ifs, you know, because you don't know what's gonna happen. Tomorrow's never promised. But it brings some comfort to me knowing that God's doing something, and I knew that from the very beginning, that God has been working in Silas. But it gets discouraging when you don't see anything else, when you don't see new things, or the things that you're, you know, on your knees begging God for not happening. It gets very discouraging. But I think today was just, I was able to come up for air, I guess. It's just, and I'm sorry for being so emotional. I just know that if I wait to record this, I'm gonna forget everything that he said. But just please continue to pray for our son. Continue to pray for his heart, that the hole will close, that he will continue to amaze doctors, that I want Silas's story to show them Jesus. I want Silas's story to show the world Jesus. I want him to know. I want them to know. I want Silas to know. I just want people to know that we serve an amazing God. That we serve a healing God. I'm just so grateful. So I know this is not the update everybody expected. I didn't even expect it, but just thank you. Thank you for your prayers. Please keep praying.